Hi, what's going on? Tim, T-Town T-shirts, back with another video. So you guys seen me work on the hats. I did the front of the hats, did the back of the hats, the back arch. Now I have some Carhartts to do. This is the second run of Carhartts I've done for this company, local company. So if you see this logo, need some work done in the Michigan area, hit them up. They can do some metal work for you. But I can't remember if I use my hoop station for the Carhartts or not. Carhartts I don't use backing for. They already have a good enough, they have a good enough strength in behind there. And putting a backing in behind there will actually make it even tougher to hoop. So stay tuned, stay with me. Right after this, we're going to work on this together, almost like it's my first time again. But I've done it before. I know it works. Just have to see where we're going to put them again and get them hooped. So stay tuned right after this. All right, so those are the bibs. Let's work on the jackets first. See how thick they are. We'll put this on the ground so we have more room. All right. So this Carhartt is a extra large, and I'm definitely going to use my mighty hoops. So these ones we run right above this. So let me pull this up and see where we put them at. All right, found where you want. Found make sure this is where it's going to go. So we're going to unzip this and get this out of the way. I'm not going to unzip it all the way because I don't really need to do that. So we'll take my mighty hoop, put it on the inside of this. This is the bad part. Is any other jackets you work on, you kind of can feel where the hoop's at and feel where these parts are at. You can feel those parts are at underneath there. This one is not letting me feel where those are at, and I'm pretty sure that this is not going to work on the hoop master. This has got to go up. And realistically, you can just see if you have that locked in right there, where that's at. And then take your hands, squeeze this mighty hoop really tight. Look on the inside. That mighty hoop's right in there. This has enough pressure in there, you don't need that. Take a look. Hope you can see that. So there's that. Cool. Perfect. There's that one. So we'll get to the next one and we'll see where they go. Stay tuned. All right, we're back. So here's the jacket. Got it lined up, or got it in here. Switched over my hat hoop. Got the design on the machine, got the color selected. I had to flip the design around because I was doing hats before this. So I had, for whatever reason, because it's still on the hat, so that's why I was flipped around. So I'm going to go to C because I'm using my C hoop. It's going to readjust for the hats. Still going the same way, so just make sure that everything's going the right way. So Carhartts are a little bit tougher to line up. So yeah, get that in between there, up and under. Okay, make sure nothing is hitting. Undoing the jacket all the way. Undoing the jacket all the way can be really helpful too. So these are really nice to have on here. So to make sure that it doesn't slip off. The hoop doesn't come through. This actually feels like this is on really tight right now. So, but you want to make sure that they're towards the edge, so it does, when it does its trace, it doesn't hit these, because they can't hit them and go around. All right, So now we're going to do a trace. I want to be as low as I can towards the bottom of this. Back out of that, trace. Okay, so that trace is good. We just got to go down. All right, let's hit a trace again. All right, then we'll do a slow trace. This one with the heart. You hear that? Something's hitting. Something's going crazy in there. So we're going to run that trace again. See what was going on. One of the difference between the TC and the MT 1501s for Rincoma, the MTs have a bigger base, so these coats slide in here a lot better. So we're going to hit this trace one more time and make sure everything is lined up pretty good. We're going to do the fast one. All right, we'll do the slow one more time. Definitely gets a little iffy over here. Carhartts are expensive, so make sure this is what you want to do before you get going. Okay. Like I said, there's no backing. Mighty Hoops got these in here. Some people put tags in here saying they'll come out. If everything is tight, I don't see a problem with this. So all we can do is hit start and let's go. 800 stitches per minute. There we go, all done here. So we'll just take these clips off, put them off the side, take it off of here, and see how big these are. All that stuff getting knocked over. So we'll get the next coat in here and we'll embroider it. I'll take you out back there where we're lining them up, and we'll take them off and show you what I do with the rest of it. So see you in a second. This one's gonna be a simple one. So I normally use my butane torch for strings, but this one's not gonna have many anyways, and I didn't use the backing. So when I use my butane torch, I make sure the backing's left on there so I don't burn the material. So this one's doesn't have that, so I'm not gonna use the torch. I'm gonna just use my scissors. But yeah, so yeah, these just come off like this, obviously. Be careful with your fingers. Don't want to get snapped in there. And just go on the inside here and trim it up a little bit. And there's the inside. Inside. Outside. A little trim to do on this, little tail on the eye for Michigan. Okay, and we'll zip her up. There we go. There's the jacket. Left chest. Left chest, mighty hoops for the win. And I just heard my machine stop, so it must be out of bobbin. One thing that I will tell you on this, I would probably make sure you got bobbin so you're not trying to fight to take the hoop off again and all that good stuff. But this is this jacket. We got the bibs to go, got the one more jacket to go on here, and we'll show you what it looks like when we're all done here. Onto the bibs. So stay tuned. I'll show you how I hoop the bibs, and we'll go from there. All right, see you in a minute. Hope you liked how that panned out on the jacket. Now we got to go to the bibs. The bibs are the same kind of concept, a little bit different. Where we had a alignment for the bibs, I will also look back at my text again and make sure I put it in the same spot as I did last time. I definitely know I don't need this anymore. Let's put this up for now. So the bibs. There's the bibs. On this, we put the logo right here, I'm pretty sure. Let me take a look. Yep, that's where that goes. So, need this. So what we're going to do here, we'll move you closer. Not sure if anybody's ever seen this before, but this helps hold the backing in there as you're doing it. So you line the backing up like this. Put this on here. I'm not sure what this is called off the top of my head, but that holds the backing so it doesn't slide all over the place for you. So we'll take this, line that up, try to make sure that this is straight. And I've seen a lot of people do this, and I actually think that works pretty good. Push this down, let that magnet lock down there, and then try to lock it there. So something is holding it up. It's probably an inside pocket. I gotta go over farther. So we'll lift that back up. We'll take this over. Probably take this down a little bit. Take that over. Hope you guys can see that. That goes inside there. Now I can see that this is dragging me over this way. Something is, but take that, snag that down, just like that. Boom. There's that. So this backing here, or this thing, take off. I typically forget to take that off, but you do take that off. So you can mount the next one. So there's that. nice and tight. Remember how that was a little bit loose there? That's tight now. So now we'll take that to the machine, we'll embroider that, and we'll be back to close it out. So take a look, tell me what you think, and we'll see you back in a minute. Okay? Like, subscribe. Right now, like, subscribe. Stop the video. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. Sweet. Thank you. I'm gonna leave a comment. Okay? We'll get this embroidered. See you in a minute. Alright, back with the bibs. Bibs should slide on a lot easier than the other ones. Okay? But as I was showing you before, the hot mess that you have, this is pulling down pretty good. It's probably a good idea to maybe clear off your bottom shelf down there. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to get to the center here and move it where we need it to go. And hopefully we get it lined up where we want it. Then we'll hit trace it, see how well it does. Alright, definitely touching some things down here. Let's see what's going on. Well, kind of like rippled on me. Let's do the slow test real quick. Okay, see this it's coming off a little bit, so we'll make sure we put these back on. If you can, go up and around. We'll go here, we'll run one more trace real quick and make sure that these are not in the way now. Alright, let's go, let's hit send. Or hit start, sorry. Here we go, see you in a minute. Alright, we're back with the first one that's done. Came out pretty good still, right? We'll take that off, and that's where that's at. So yeah, so since this has a backing, I just take my torch, and I was asked in one of my other videos that I use this. This is the brand. Picked it up from Home Depot. The only thing I don't like about it is the child safety. You gotta push this down and then it turns on. That's the only thing I don't care about with this a little bit. What I don't care about with this is you have to hit the safety every single time. Pull that down. So it does get your finger a little bit. You probably can't tell. But yeah, so I take that and now we'll cut the backing off of this. And I don't really cut. I just let my scissors slide and cut like you would cut wrapping paper. There you go. Now bibs, with the markings on there, just get a damp cloth and wipe that off. A little string there. I'm just going to use my LA Awesome. Just a dab, right? Head off. Head off. Bam. Then we dry it off. Okay. So there's that. That's the bib. Oh, I don't know how to show this off, but that's the bib. That's the inside of it. Goes on the inside. So we'll wait for that other one to get done embroidering, and then we'll wrap this all up. Like, subscribe. Hey, so on the bibs, I realized I probably should print me out size for it and put some markings on there, because on the last one, the bottom of the logo went to the bottom of the Carhartt. So I put this here, put it where I want it. There's cross lines in here, so I put a dash here, a dash there, dash there, and then I try to mark the center where I want the center to be at. So that way when I put it on the embroidery machine, I know exactly where I want it to line up, so it lines up to the bottom of that. So from what I did before, this is what I did. I ended up taking the hoop off and putting it this way. I'll keep recording as I line this up. Maybe I'll keep this and scratch the other video that I did. But that's what I'm going to do with these, so I can make sure that they're lined up right. And all I do is just use some chalk for a chalkboard. And then it rubs off. So stay tuned. I have a general area of where I want to be. See that? So that's going to be ready to go. Like I said, we use the backing. This is cutaway. We probably could have used tearaway on this, since we technically don't need it on here, but the spot where I'm doing it, I do want it and want to use it. So that is the way that I'm going to hoop the rest of the bibs. I just got 2 sets, so I have one more after this. So stay tuned. I'll put it on the machine, show you how much it hangs over off the machine here. So make sure your floor is clean, area is ready to go. I mopped and swept this morning. I still have dogs, don't mean it's not going to get on it, but we'll clean it before we give it to the customer. So stay tuned, like, subscribe. There we go. Bibs, top jackets. We did hats too. We did a bunch of hats. Remember these? We did the hats writing on the back. There we go. Awesome. Let's do a walk around. I said all the hats. Did all the hats. Puts Let's Racing on the back of them. This might have been a long video, and if you stuck around or you skipped all the way to the end just to see the ending, I appreciate you. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. If you watch this video, come across it, Carhartts are a little bit of a work, but legitimately, these 4 Carhartts today, recording a video took me probably hour and a half, 2 hours to do. I want to say 2 hours to be it. And these were only just under 18, or this was just under 10,000 stitches for the coats, or for this logo here. These ones were 22,000 because we added a whole border and all that other stuff. So if you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, if you have a trick for me, down in the comments, I'll hear it. I may not listen, but I'll hear it. Everybody that I watch do videos has their own way. This is my way. I have been doing it for 2 years now. So there's links down in the description if you want to pick up a machine. It does give me a little bit of a kickback. I just use that money to buy accessories from Ricoma and pay for the expensive shipping. They have really expensive shipping. But Let Machine and Performance up in Michigan here. If this is something you need to get done, you do a lot of metal work. And then on the back is Let Racing. They do a lot of dirt bike stuff too. So hope you enjoyed this. I know I enjoyed working on this. This is a repeat customer. This order is about the same as they did last year, besides they added 24 hats. Last year I think they just did a dozen black. So I appreciate this company, Dennis. I appreciate Let's Machine Performances. And like I said, as I keep repeating myself, like, subscribe, hit the bell, and come back for more. You'll see some more. This was fun. Like, subscribe, come back for more. This is Tim, T-Town T-Shirts. I'm out.